Alright, so installation of the resistors is actually pretty simple. You know, you got two wires coming out of the light socket. There's one right here, the yellow one, so the gray and the yellow. With these resistors, it really doesn't matter which one's positive and which one's negative because it goes in between the two. So you really just tap them in, you know, right there, pull on them, tug on them a little bit just to make sure they're in. And then of course, you know, this resistor, they say it gets pretty hot, so you got to make sure you put that in a good place to where it's not going to burn up your wires or anything. You know, plug the light bulb in, you know, just like that. Put it in the socket. Make sure it's in there tight. And then really on the sole, what's really cool is these actually kind of wedge right inside here into the side, into the hard plastic, and they say to mount it to either a metal surface that's not painted or a hard plastic surface so it doesn't melt any of the wirings. But you know, on the back of this light fixture, everything is shielded pretty well, so I just kind of pushed it in there and that's it, and then you just got to reinstall it. And of course now both LED lights are in on the tails. I'm happy with it. Lights up pretty good. I'm pretty happy with these Sylvania Zevos. I like it. Alright, so remember this is an Exclaim, so it has the HID projectors and the LED light, daylight running light. So as I'm coming over here under the engine compartment, I'm looking at this wire harness right here and I'm like, oh wow, there's like a bunch of lights going in and out of it. And then you look a little further and this little bugger right here, if you pop that out, that's all the light is. So it's got one of those multi-function or contact deals where the contacts are on the sides of the light. So I don't know exactly how the front's going to go. I'm going to plug the LED lights in and see if it's a hyperblink. I'm going to guess that it is a hyperblink, and if that's the case, then I need to get to this wiring harness right here and find out which ones are going to go for the headlights, or the blinkers rather, and then tap into that. Well, I guess I got lucky because the front blinkers do not require the resistors at all. And I have to say that I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. This is so awesome and so much easier than I expected. The right one's actually on, it's just the sunlight's over there, so it's hard to see. Alright, so I kind of feel like an idiot a little bit because when I was testing the blinkers, I used the hazard lights and not the turn signal itself. So I do have a hyperblink still, which means now I need to find the wire in the front of the car to put those resistors in. Sorry, I'm sweating my you-know-what's off here. It's hot as hell out here. Yeah, so it wasn't that easy, but they are nice, they are cool, they're bright, and I like them. So next task is I get to chase down and figure out which wire is what. See ya.